The head football coaches at California and Hallsville go way back, and their first game across the sidelines from one another felt like a family reunion. The brotherly love for head coaches Justin Conyers and Seth Womack began over 20 years ago at Westminster College, but so did their competitiveness. On the field,
while we were at school playing, teammates,
and off.
NCAA dynasty.
A video game stoked their competitive fire and dreams of facing off as coaches.
He'll make up some baloney story that he used to beat me at NCAA football on the PlayStation.
I always won every time with Iowa. Don't forget that, Seth.
Two best friends who would talk on their college couch about coaching against one another someday on these fields. But it took 20 years to happen because Seth and his family moved to Oregon.
We decided to pick up and head out that way, and so we were there for 8 years.
But the two never lost touch.
You know, during season, it's at least once a week conversations.
Catching up and talking about life.
Common theme was football, of course.
They shared game notes, coaching tips, and everything in between. So when an opportunity arose for Seth to come home,
Justin called me and he said, hey, the California head coach just resigned, and he said, that's a job you need to call their AD tomorrow.
Seth got that job at California High School, knowing that meant he would finally get to play against his best friend like they always talked about.
It was kind of surreal, you know, whenever you found out, man, my guy's really coming back.
Friends reunited, but also competitors reunited.
He made a point to tell me that, you know, if I got the job, he'd be sure to beat us real good. We'll see how that goes Friday.
Hallsville and California battled it out in a physical mud bowl. In the end, Hallsville came out on top, 46-6. So Justin gets the bragging rights this year, but there's no hard feelings between these two.
Hey, Seth, man, one heck of a job, man. I know that you got this program going in the right direction, and if you ever need anything, I'm here to help, buddy, and I know the same from you.
Good luck next week, and get a conference championship, bud. Love you.
As for the start of a new Tri-County Conference rivalry, both coaches were clear that this was just game one of many.
It was a blast. On to next year.
And on to next week for Hallsville. They head to Boonville on Friday to try to cap off their undefeated regular season and win a conference championship for the first time in school history.